Ooh. Hello, everyone. Welcome into the program. We've got a great one for you today. We've got a great life insurance agent that's in the Arturo Johnson Consulting Program. His name is Anthony. He's an agent out in the field, and we're going to be talking about his experience and what he's going through in the program right now. Anthony, welcome to the program, man. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, okay. I thought I kind of lost you there for a minute, but you're still there. All right. All right. Well, Anthony, let's kind of hop into it here, right? It's like, how long have you been in the insurance industry so far?
Actually, less than a year, really. It'll
Less than a
be a
year.
year this year.
What made you kind of hop into the industry? What kind of excited you about that?
Well, I was more or less. I never at first wanted to be a life insurance agent. It was just something that I kind of came into. I laid off my job working for
Okay.
a welding company and Corona kicked in. Got laid off.
Mm,
And then a friend of mine. Uh, I was uh, I was doing some. I knew some people needed some help with some. Uh, Wanted to get their 501c3, and so I was letting him know. And he asked me, "Well, why don't you become a life insurance agent? Because that's what I'm doing." That's what I did.
okay. Did you have any interest in that before, or you just kind of followed his lead? It's like he's doing well, so I want to do this too.
Well, I ain't gonna say it never crossed my mind. It was another guy that worked at that job, the same job I got laid off. He was doing life insurance, and I thought about it, but nothing serious. I said, I want that, but just never just thought about just diving into it. I wish I would have actually. I
Okay.
wish I would have,
Wow.
but
So
I did. No.
over the course of the past year, that I mean, you're still kind of brand new in this whole mix. How did you actually come across us at Arturo Johnson Consulting?
Well, when I left my former IMO and got with the one I'm with now, um, I decided, I needed a little help with my marketing because, I wanted to be serious about uh, my brand and wanted me to get myself out there more. And I ran across a lot of different people. Just, some reason when you become a life insurance agent, everybody inboxing you about something, marketing,
Mm-hmm.
leads, whatever the case
Mm-hmm.
may be. But that wasn't the case with Arterials. With this, I just happened to see your video.
Okay.
It was one of the videos you did, and I said, "Wow, that sounds interesting." And then I saw his video as well, and it was talking about how to generate leads and not have to worry about doing as much door knocking or none at all.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, to sell over the phone, no one never said that before. I didn't even know that
Yeah.
was even possible
Mm-hmm.
because what I was taught that you had to, dial, and until you got leads. But I didn't have a problem with that.
Okay.
I thought there had to be a little bit of an easier way. It had to be an
Okay.
easier way. I said, and I'm not one who's afraid of hard work, but I said it's got to be a little easier way to do this.
Well, I mean, knowing you've been
It's
in
like welding.
for yeah, I mean, knowing you've been in for just about a year or just over a year now. What how long from the time you started selling insurance? Like, when did you get into our program?
Oh, maybe a month ago, if that long.
Wow.
I don't think
Okay.
it's even been a whole month. Maybe a
All
month.
right. Real
Right.
recent. So,
About a
what
month.
is it that you were doing
Mm.
before to like generate leads and things of that nature? What have you been taught, and what were you doing before you came across us and our new way of doing this?
Well, well, well. I was taught that you buy a lot of leads. You got to buy a lot of leads. Any life insurance agent, you have to have a lot of leads in your in have access to, so you could dial, because it's a numbers game. So spend $2,000 or $3,000 on leads and dial them, and the ones you can't get on the phone, you door knock them. That's what I was taught.
Okay. Okay. So, I
Just show
mean,
up and don't knock.
yeah, I mean, having that type of, experience before, basically over the last year and doing that, what has your experience been like over the past month that you've been with Arturo Johnson Consulting and doing it this new way, comparing it to what you were doing before?
Well, I like it this way. It works. It works. Uh, you can close a person over the phone and sell them over the phone, and you still got to have leads to work
Hmm.
with. You still got to close them. Even even in the system, the way it's designed, what gives me the confidence is that they're reaching out to me, and so by them reaching out to me, at least I know these are brand new leads. These ain't resold leads. These ain't
Mm,
leads that somebody had been called 40 times. If they were called 40 times, not they reached out to me for a phone call. That's what I'm
yeah.
saying. And so those are a lot easier to work because for a fact these are 100% fresh leads.
Awesome. Yeah. And that's, would you say that's the biggest difference from what you were doing before to what you're doing now, is
Right,
that you have that 100% confidence? Is that the case?
right. And that's the case because one of my meetings I was in, uh, the guy admitted, I was shocked that he even admitted it, but he admitted that these instant internet leads, these all these leads some of us get of our CRM, these leads have been called,
Mm,
they've been dialed, and so to me, those are harder to work,
yeah.
and not saying they can't be worked. You just have to work hard at it. I'd rather not. If you understand what I'm saying, I'd rather spend $3,000 uh building my own CRM than risking $3,000 on leads that I might not never sell.
Understood. Understood. I mean, with the experience that you've had over the past month, just being in our program and the success that you're having now, there are a lot of agents that will watch this, and you watched us for it probably at least a month or so before you even contacted us. What would you tell that agent sitting on the fence right now, wondering if this is an opportunity that they should take advantage of, getting involved with Arturo Johnson Consulting?
I would tell them to do it. I would tell them there's no reason. I sat on the fence for a little bit, but I wanted to make sure. But when I got the interview and I looked at the success stories, and I would tell them, don't wait. If I'd have known what I know now, I'd have done it a long time ago, earlier in my insurance career. But people get skeptical. But this is a system. I say it like this: wouldn't you rather spend money on leads that you know for a fact that
Mm,
are your leads and no one else has dialed, versus spending leads on leads that someone else has dialed? That's just the difference.
yeah. That's pretty big. Well, I mean, Anthony, look, I want to thank you so much for taking time out on today to just come and share with us what your experience has been like since you've been a life insurance agent, and also since you've been with Arturo Johnson Consulting LLC using our automated predictable system. And man, I just want to wish you the best. Just keep
Right.
going out there and grinding. And I definitely appreciate your time. Thank you for sharing with us today.
All right. Thank you as well. You have a blessed one, Earl. It's always been a pleasure.
Oh, yeah, you too. Bless you as well, man. I want to thank everybody for tuning in today, and just go ahead, take that leap. If what you're doing right now isn't working, it's probably time for a change. Investigate it. Make sure you
Right.
join our free Facebook group if you're not already a member at arturojohnsonconsulting.com/AA. It's right here on the screen. I can't point to it. There it is, right there on the screen. Just go to arturojohnsonconsulting.com/AA. Get some free information. Even get some free training. And until next time, we'll see you then.